everyone. All right, it is session 4 for our boot camp session. So we are halfway through. 3 down, 3 to go. We are going to mix things up a little bit. We are going to be kickboxing just a little bit more during the session. So bring your gloves, bring your wraps. More on what we're going to do on that here in a minute. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our scales. Okay, this is a gymnastics movement that really works on core and balance. Okay, so we're going to do what is called a front scale. With the front scale, the arms go out nice and long. They're in line with the shoulders. Body is up nice and straight. Abs are locked in. Then you are simply going to lift one foot off the ground as high as you can while pointing your toes, and we're going to hold it here for a set period of time. This is a front scale, and you'll notice arms straight, body's up tight, upright, and that leg is out nice and long. That's what we're looking for. The knee that's planted or the leg that's planted, there can be a soft knee in it. It doesn't have to be fully locked out, so just a nice soft knee. A back scale, I'm going to turn this side so you can get a better shot. Take the arms out nice and long again. The heel and the shoulders should be connected as you're doing this move. So, as I'm lowering my shoulders, my heel will be coming up at the same pace. If I want to stop here, that's great. If I want to go a little more parallel to the floor, I can do that. What we want to avoid is dipping here and then just keeping the leg here. So there should be a straight line from the ankle to the shoulders whenever you're doing that back scale, okay? That one, depending on how good you are, how long you've been doing this may be where you can go, but if you can get parallel to the floor and hold it, that's awesome. Go ahead and go for it. We're going to work on that for about 5 minutes. That would kind of be a after warm-up drill. Then I'm going to go over, let's go over the kickboxing drill right now. So I'm going to turn. Beautiful. All right. So it is our burnout drill, our 2020 burnout drill. So, I don't like that bag. We've done this in class several times. It is where you're going to jab the bag 20 times, 10 single leg roundhouse kicks per leg, 20 running man knees. Now here's the catch. We are not doing this for 2.5 minutes. We're going to do it until you reach 2. So you're going to give me 20 jab crosses, 10 single leg roundhouse kicks each leg, 20 total running man knees. Then from there you're going to go to around 18. Then 18 goes to 16, 16, 14, so forth and so on, all the way until you hit 2. Once you're done, okay? So what we're gonna look for though, there's a couple of changes. We all know the jab cross. We need to be away from the bag, not really close. Doing here, I don't want the roundhouse kicks low and soft, okay? So we really need to get those kicks in there. And then on running man knees, we've been practicing running man knees, okay? So this is the time where I really want to see those running man knees. You have 2 options on this, on the bag or off the bag. I'm going to show you what I want to see first. Traditional running man knees. So, getting the leg back, driving the knee into that bag and getting that skip. If you don't like impacting the bag with your knees, then you're going to push the bag off to the side, and then you're just going to do air running man knees. So the hands will come up, here, here, here. What we're doing is we are still driving that hip forward. Sometimes, I see this a lot, where we're missing the bag completely. We're just doing a high knee. We're not really driving our knees into the bag. So we're just gonna take the bag away. You'll step away, 20 running man knees that way. Let's see. So that's the kickboxing portion. Let's now go over what we're gonna do as a group. We have 2 groups this week. Group 1 is going to be doing jump ropes and sit-ups. You're going to do 5 rounds of each. You're going to do a set amount of jump ropes, single under, so rope passes under the feet 1 time. Once you do that set number, then you're going to do a set number of sit-ups. Once you finish those sit-ups, then you go back to jump ropes, sit-ups. 1 rep scheme that you probably will do: 100 jump ropes, 50 sit-ups. 90 jump ropes, 40 sit-ups, 80-30, 70-20, 60-10. That may sound like a lot. It is a lot of sit-ups, but I think you guys can handle it. If you cannot, no worries, we can adjust that rep scheme accordingly, okay? If you cannot jump rope, no worries. You will then just do penguin hops, which is when you jump, you slap your feet. Okay? So if you can't jump rope, then we're just gonna do penguin hops. No excuses on this one, okay? Group 2 is then gonna be doing a circuit, a series of exercises. So I'm gonna show you those exercises real quick. One of the exercises is called a sumo deadlift high pull. This is gonna be one of those times where you get to get those feet up nice and long in a squat. I know some of you like that. Here's your chance. A sumo deadlift high pull is essentially a squat and an upright row put together, all right? So, chest up, we're gonna squat. Pick up the kettlebell. I'm gonna stand up rapidly, bring the kettlebell up to my chin, and then come back down. So, full speed. Just like that. The more power I have in that squat, the easier that upright row is going to be. It's a chain reaction. If I stand up quick in the hips, that kettlebell is going to become weightless for a short bit, so then my traps, my shoulders don't have to do as much work, but they still need to do some work to finish the move, okay? Sumo deadlift high pull. You're also going to do single arm rows. So you can grab a kettlebell or a dumbbell, get in a nice, somebody once told me, they feel like a skier when they're doing this. I don't ski, so I don't know. But I guess you ski like this. So right at this point, that's where you're gonna stop. Grab that kettlebell, bring the hand to the chest, come back down, back is nice and straight. Notice I'm not rolling in and trying to do this move at all. Keep that back flat, keep that core engaged, up and down. So the next thing we're gonna do, this is all one circuit for one group. This is called the pow-off press. So you're gonna walk away from the band, get into a semi-squat, so this band wants to pull you in that direction. You gotta turn on these obliques, your hip, to not allow that. Then you're just gonna press straight out, press straight back. This is called the pow-off press. What it's trying to do, or what you're fighting, is that urge to want to turn the body. So you have to keep that shoulder straight, really fire these obliques, shoulder muscles, all those core stabilizers to keep us from twisting are going to be working to keep us straight. Another move is called a wall ball. Just turn a little bit. So what this move is it is a squat with a throwing action, okay? So you're going to face a pillar, this pillar preferably. I'm going to squat, I'm going to toss that ball up just below the metal structure right that's up here. So I'm going to go squat, catch, squat, nice and smooth. What we want to avoid, absorb that ball, just like so, okay? That is our wall ball, and let's see, what is the other one we have? Oh yeah, rope walk-ups. I'm gonna turn you around so you can see this. Okay, so here's the rope. Here's how you do a rope walk-up. You're gonna start on the floor, laying down. The more straight your body is when you're doing this move, the more difficult it's going to be. So, I'm gonna start here, hand over hand, start to pull myself up, all right? Now again, there's always options. If that look, oh yeah, and then you gotta go down too. Okay, now options, you can sit up and then start to bring your feet underneath you, or if that's even more difficult or too difficult, we can go grab a lower step. So essentially you would just be sitting and then pull yourself up from a sitting position. So again, it may look difficult, but there is an option for everyone, okay? I actually think that's it for this week. Short video. So good for you guys. You don't have to spend 9 minutes watching it. Never mind. Yeah, you are. Okay, I'll see you guys Sunday.